Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my husband is getting his hair cut and just dropped me off at the thrift store. So I'm gonna get a power thrift in and do a little 30-minute thrifting challenge. So let's see what we can find. We're gonna go into Gather for Good. This is one of my go-to spots in Coeur d'Alene, and they've got half off on Wednesdays. I'm gonna do some voiceovers here because I was trying to just look as fast as I could in a short period of time, but these were some Christmas red glasses that I thought were really cute. They only had 3. If they would have had a full set, I definitely would have got them. I did pick up these stocking hangers and this really cool retro beanie. I really like this clutch. It was a great shape and genuine leather, but it just had too much wear on it. Been on the hunt for a green jacket, but this wasn't quite what I was looking for. I am always on the lookout for these. This one's got a little bit of wear to it. Not bad, but it's half off today. It's only $11. Gorgeous.
Smoky walls, dusty halls, no one.
These white Adidas sneakers caught my eye, and I was so close to buying them. They were only going to be $5, but they were just too snug, so I had to pass up on them. They are so cute. So ties have been on my thrift list. I've been seeing really cute ways to style them up, wear them like a scarf or just as a true tie. There were some really good ones in here. I ended up finding a couple really cool print vintage ones. They were only $1 a piece, so I definitely snagged a couple of So I found this like aqua 100% suede blazer in perfect condition, and it's half off, so it would be like $12. Y'all, do I need this vintage ski jacket in my life? Look at those colors. It's a little bit big, but I'm gonna try it on. Okay, my sister loves the show Outer Bank. How cute is this hoodie? I know it's gonna swallow her and be way too big. I'm gonna send it to my dad and stepmom to see if she would like that, and if so, I'm gonna pick that up for her. So I love looking for dresses. We do also carry a few formal evening gowns in the store, and we've had requests for more, so I'm starting to keep my eye out for those. And they also had some really cute vintage dresses here today. Check out this cute vintage photo album. I love the detail. I am always on the lookout for great vintage coffee mugs, and this was a really cool Grand Canyon mug. I picked up this pasta bowl. It's a really good size, and I'm gonna have to do further research to see if it's vintage or not, but I thought it was still cute. And can we appreciate how adorable these vintage beds are? I did really good today in the housewares department. I found this hand-painted vase that I thought had really beautiful colors and pictures on it. I also found this handmade glass plate that I need to do some more research on, but thought that was really cute. And then of course looked through all the coffee mugs. Make sure you always look underneath stuff because there's usually some good treasures hiding out. I found this Italian-made glass little trinket dish. Unfortunately, it was chipped in several places, so I passed on it, but it would have been a really good pickup. All right, now I just need to go through my basket and figure out what I'm keeping. This girl knows how to do some damage in 30 minutes, so stick around and I will do a haul for you guys. I lost an earring. I have no idea how. Dang it, I've had these forever. They're some of my favorite earrings. My husband's lurking on me. It's making me nervous. Okay, we are back home, so let's do a haul. And whoever says you need hours and hours to find a lot at the thrift store has never been thrifting with me. So I got a pretty big pile behind me, so let's get into it. Also, I had to put on some other earrings because I lost mine. I'm so sad about it. But anyway, first thing I got, I could not pass this up, is this vintage Copper Mountain in Colorado, Copper Mountain beanie. I love the colors in it. So cute. It actually says Copper Co. I'm assuming that means Copper Mountain, Colorado. I could be completely wrong. I'll look it up, but to me, it makes me think of Copper Mountain, Colorado, and it's totally retro. All right, the next thing I got here is this hand-painted vase. It just has these beautiful colors and design on it. It has all these different birds. I love the round shape of it, and it is marked on the bottom. It's porcelain, so it was made in China but hand painted in, not gonna be able to pronounce this, M-A-C-A-U. But I just thought that was so pretty, and everything at the store was half off today. So like for that beanie, I got that for $1.50, and this vase was marked for $6.99, so I basically paid $3.50 for that, but that was a really beautiful piece. All right, if y'all follow me on Instagram, you know that I am obsessed with vintage coffee mugs. I'm working on my own personal collection, and I have some really, really awesome ones at the shop. So I found these two coffee mugs. This one is an old one from Grand Canyon, and I love like old travel mugs especially. And that one, this one was a little bit more, it was marked for $5, so I got that one for $2.50, but this one was only marked for 99 cents, so I got that one for 50 cents, and it's got like sailboats and a lighthouse and seashells. It just totally makes me think of the Pacific Northwest coast, so I thought that was a great pickup. All right, this might actually be my favorite find of the day. I don't know why, but I just love this. It's an old vintage photo album, never been used from what I can tell. It's in great condition, and it has all the extra little, what do you call these? Like mattings. But just look at the pages here. So it has the little gold detail. It's just in perfect condition, leather bound. It actually reminds me of the jewelry box that I got at auction. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch the last video. And you can see that, but the color and everything, that leather, kind of reminds me a lot of that. So this was $5.99, so I paid basically $3 for that. So I thought that was a really good find. And I actually just noticed it has the fleur-de-lis print on it. And my family is French, so maybe I'm gonna keep this one for myself. All right, the next find I got was this big pasta bowl. I will have to look this up to see if I can find out a year on this. It definitely looks vintage, but it's got, you can tell like the old buildings in Italy, and on the back, I say Italy, it actually was made in Portugal, but it's very Italian to me. But it's a really good size. Like you can see, it's a pretty big bowl in really good vintage condition. So I thought that was really cute, and it was $2.50 for that. You know what? I'm actually not sure if this is vintage. Now that I'm reading this better, it says the Pasta Classico, which I know is a spaghetti sauce brand. So I'm actually gonna have to look that up. This might have been a marketing piece that the spaghetti sauce did and made a bowl for that. It could still be old, so I'll have to do some further research on that. All right, this next one's kind of a mystery piece because I'm not at all knowledgeable in glassware, but how cute is this strawberry plate? So it is a handmade piece. It's got the hanger there on the back, but it's a hand-painted piece, and there's a sticker on the back that says handmade side-in sticker glass. So I'm gonna do some research on that. I have a hunch that it is valuable being handmade, and it's just such a cute, sweet little design. I think that'd be so cute to use in the springtime, and I only paid $3 for that. So this is a mystery piece I'm excited to learn more of. All right, the final pieces in home goods and housewares are these stocking hangers. I thought those were just so cute. They're old little vintage stocking hangers for the fireplace. We kind of need some, so I'm gonna see if maybe they'll work for our house, but they were also half off for $2 each. And I just thought those were so sweet. So moving on to the clothes. So I've actually been on the hunt for some really cool vintage ties, and I found two at the thrift store. So I think they were, I'll have to go back and look, but I think they were $1.99 and then half off of that. So $1 a piece. And I found these two vintage ones with this awesome print. This one kind of looks like, almost like watercolor to me and abstract. This one has kind of like a very, almost like Art Deco vibe right here. They are vintage. I don't know what decade they're from, but again, this kind of makes me think like the Art Deco era. And I'm gonna guess this is maybe like 80s, but I just thought those patterns and colors were so fun, and these are gonna be really fun to style up, and they were only $1 each. Okay, first up on the clothes is this amazing skirt. It has the belt with the gold belt buckle, and it's kind of looking a little more teal in the camera, but it's like a Kelly green color. And it actually feels like linen, but the tag says it is half polyester and half rayon. But it feels like linen, but I just thought that was so cute. It's got the pleats all the way around. It's a little, see if I can back up. It goes just below knee length. So I think that's gonna be a really, really fun skirt for the spring. All right, and y'all saw that I found two of these jackets. So that is so rare to find two beaded sequins jackets right next to each other. They were also the same size, so I decided not to get both. And I went and got the one that had just better condition. This one is pretty close to flawless, but it just has these beautiful like flowers. It's solid beads. It's actually not too heavy, believe it or not. I have some other beaded jackets that were extremely heavy, but it is 100% silk, and just a really gorgeous piece. Like, so on the tag, it says 1994. A lot of the ones I have found were 80s, and I've already sold them all. This one, the tag says 94, but still vintage and a really gorgeous piece. It could be dressed up or dressed down casual. And this next one was also one of my splurge pieces, so I think these two items were the most expensive things I bought. Still only paid $12.50 for it, but it's this turquoise solid suede blazer. It is gorgeous. The color is like this beautiful Caribbean turquoise blue, and it is in flawless condition. It is so pretty. And again, 100% suede, and only paid $12.50 for that. So these pants are not vintage, but I thought they were just too cute to pass up. And I think they were only like $3 or $4. But they're not vintage, but they're a little petite, like checkered style plaid pants. And I just think those would be adorable. They're really great colors. It's kind of that taupe color, and it has the dark red and navy checkered plaid on there, but just a really, really cute style pant. So I did go ahead and pick up the sweatshirt for my sister. I think it's kind of gimmicky, but she loves Outer Banks, so I think she's gonna totally love it, and she is definitely a beach girl. So I love that it has the pineapple on there, and it's this Outer Banks hoodie. It's gonna be a little bit big on her, but it's a zip up hoodie, and I think she's gonna love it. So y'all probably saw me looking through the formal gowns. We've had a lot of requests for formal gowns. We have military balls and prom and homecoming, and out where we live, there's really not any stores that carry formals, so everyone has to drive a pretty good way to find them. So I'm always on the lookout for nice formal gowns. The only one I ended up coming home with is this champagne sequins. It's a strapless with a sweetheart neckline, but it is a fully sequins gown. Again, it's in flawless condition, and Okay, so this piece was also $25. So I got 3 pieces at $25, but half off of that. So ended up being $12.50 for this one. And it's just a really pretty strapless gown with like a, just kind of a flowy skirt. So I think that'll be a good one to add to the shop. And last but not least, I love this dress. It's this vintage, I think 80s style dress. Here's the pattern. It's a navy blue with like white little dots. It's got just a little thin shoulder pad. There's the buttons on it, but it has the original belt. And I love this little peplum detail right here. And it's kind of like right about knee length, but such a flattering dress. It's a 6 petite, so it probably runs pretty small, but I think that's just another really great find. And let me see. I want to say this one doesn't have a tag. There was, if the items weren't individually marked, they just had a sign on the wall, and this was one of those. So I think I paid like $3 or $4 for this. So that's it for the 30-minute thrift challenge and the haul. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment below what your favorite item is that I found today. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.